going on, guys? Mr. Domo here, back again, and of course I got another unboxing video of some graded action figures. These are all been graded by Collector Archive Services, and you know, it's finally good to be back. You know, as you can see, we do have power and water running now. Things are slowly going back to normal here in Texas. If you guys weren't aware, I am stationed out of Texas, and of course we got hit with that crazy winter storm, so I was pretty much out of power and water for a couple of days. Everything's going back to normal, and of course, you know, shipments are starting to come in, and I just received a shipment last night, kind of late because obviously a lot of things are backed up right now, you know, especially with the postal service and stuff like that. So I do have a shipment that I want to show you. It's a small one, but it's really good to be back and to be making videos and stuff like that. I tried to make a video without power. It was a little rough, but I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty rough. But anywho, and of course also I do want to say thank you to everybody who, you know, obviously knew or was aware of the situation and reached out and just pretty much you know, supported me and you know, everything like that, and you know, just sharing some kind words. And I really appreciate you guys, and I really thank you so much for the support. And so I just wanted to say that. So like I said, man, this is an unboxing video. I do have 3 items. These are vintage collection action figures. Of course, these are graded by Collector Archive Services, and these are actually carded. But I wanted to show you something different. Usually when I do these videos, you know, I already have the item out of the packaging and everything like that. And if you're not aware, if you haven't, you know, graded anything, when you get stuff back from Collector Archive Services or AFA, it comes in this huge box full of packing peanuts, and then of course within that packing peanuts, or in the center of that box, you have like a big wad of just like bubble wrap, and you really got to get a blade in there, and you got to slice right in the middle of it just to get your figures. If it's loose or carded, man, I mean, they go crazy. It's like bubble wrapped like 50 freaking times, and so like I said, man, you really got to get a sharp ass blade, man. I use a box cutter and I just slice in there just to get my figures out. But so I think that's the thing in the past for Collector Archive Services, because now what they're doing, and this is the first time you know, I've received this, is they're actually shipping them in an individual box. And of course these boxes are being shipped, you know, with, you know, packing peanuts inside a bigger box, just for an extra layer of protection. And so this is really nice. I you know, I saw a photo of someone, you know, showing off something recently graded on social media, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy, they have a box. So I'm assuming now that Collector Archive Services is now shipping items in their individual boxes instead of using, you know, I don't know, miles of bubble wrap. And I gotta say, man, it looks pretty legit. It looks really profesh, man. It looks super profesh on them doing this right here. So there you go. You got the Collector Archive Services logo right there in the front, and then of course this is just a plain, you know, box right there. Nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? And so on the top here, when you open it, of course you have another foam right here to protect the top portion of it, and which is nice, is this is kind of like a pre-cut foam right here onto the top. So as you can see right there, it's slotted right there for a you know, your normal Hasbro Star Wars the vintage collection carded figure right there. And then of course in the center right here, you do have your graded items, and as you can see right there at the bottom of it is another foam piece right there. So your carded figure sits right in the middle. I'm assuming that loose figures are going to be the same way. I haven't seen it yet or received any in this box yet, but I'm assuming it's the same way. So I just wanted to show you that, because I think that's really cool that they're you know, doing that, and I think it looks really profesh. You know, it's another layer of protection, and so I think it looks really good. So so I'll just show you the first one. Obviously here we got the you know, Stormtrooper, you know, based off of the Empire Strikes Back, and of course this is the carbon freezing chamber exclusive Stormtrooper. And if you guys weren't aware, man, I am doing a focus collection on Stormtroopers from the vintage collection. I just love the evolution and the designs of it, and the card back too. So right there you get that nice photo of the Stormtrooper in the carbon freezing chamber, which is really nice. And then of course this is vintage collection 171, and of course what they do on the back here is they go ahead and put their statement of archival. So really nice little addition there. So I'm gonna go ahead I'm gonna open up the boxes back here just to make it a lot easier, but they all pretty much came the same way. And let me show you what I have for the second one. Now this one's a beauty, man. I really like this one. This is so here is my Hasbro Star Wars, you know, Sand Trooper, and this is one of my, I got it, I think this is my oldest one that I have so far. So of course this is the Ultimate Galactic Hunt, so this has that nice foil treatment right there. I love that it's got the free Boba Fett sticker, and of course this is my oldest one. This is Vintage Collection number 14. You can't see it because the statement of archival is right there, but really nice, as you all right there, so you can see right there, Vintage Collection number 14. Super nice. So like I said, this has got to be my oldest one of the stormtroopers that I own right now, so that is really awesome to have. And for the third one, I'm really excited about this one. Let me go ahead and, oh, they actually taped this one. Yeah, I haven't even opened these. I wait until, like, you know, I do videos to actually show you guys, but here we go, man. And so for the last one, I have the Attack of the Clones Jango Fett. I had to get Jango Fett, man. Really dope figure. I think this is a really thought out figure right there of Jango Fett. Lots of accessories and the effects and everything like that. So I had to, man. I already got Boba Fett, you know what I'm saying? I got multiple variants of Boba Fett, and of course I do have the Mandalorian, and I have more Mandalorians that I gotta send over for grading, so I'm gonna be doing that soon. So there they are. Of course they're still in their poly bags and everything like that, so let me go ahead and take them out of the poly bag so I can show you guys a, you know, closer look at the labels and everything like that. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so there they are, man, out of the poly bag, looking so clean, man. They look so great. Once you take them out of the poly bag, it's just like, wow, what a difference. And you know, you know, the whole reason of those poly bags, if you guys want to know, if you guys weren't aware, is really just to protect the actual acrylic cases, you know what I'm saying, just during shipment and stuff like that, so they don't get scratched or anything like that, or chips and so forth. So those poly bags really come in handy, especially if you're not really going to display them, and let's say you just have stuff graded and you got to put them in storage, because I don't have all the space, right? Like I'm still waiting to move on to another house and so forth and get the space and everything like that. So you know what I'm saying, those poly bags are really good to keep, because it really helps, you know, if you got to store them or whatever, or you're moving, it really helps to actually you know, protect those acrylic cases from scratches or anything like that, or nicks onto the cases. So I really keep all the bags, man. I keep everything. If even if I'm displaying something that's graded, I'll still keep that bag just for later you know, uses and stuff like that. So just, you know, just a little tip right there, man, if you have those poly bags, because they do cost money, man. They do cost money. If you go to AFA or Collector Archive Services website and you try to buy them, they do cost some money. So it's better just to keep everything that you get for them and just reuse it. So just you know, man, just save a little bit of money, man. So let me show you the first one here. So here we got the Stormtrooper. This is kind of you know, somewhat recent of what we had from their you know, Vintage Collection playset, and of course this was the carbon freezing chamber, and you know, this is going to be the only way to get this guy right here. This Stormtrooper, really awesome. And of course this is inspired by the Empire Strikes Back, and of course the you know, the carbon freezing chamber scene right there, as you can see. Really dope figure right there. And so let me show you the label, because the score is absolutely it's great, man. So this is a 2020 Hasbro Star Wars Vintage Collection 171 Empire Strikes Back Carbon Freezing Chamber exclusive Stormtrooper. Received a 90, man. So the card got a 90, the bubble got a 90, and of course the figure got a 90. So really awesome. And so, like I said, as soon as I get stuff, man, the way I do it is, as soon as I get a carded figure that I'm like, I really want to get this graded for my collection, I throw that sucker right into a star case or some kind of case to protect it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't mess around leaving it out in the loose and stuff, like just loosely like laying around and stuff like that, just because I'm worried that it's gonna get damaged or anything like that, and also I don't want to expose it too much to the environments outside. So really nice. So a 90 right there for the Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper carbon freezing chamber exclusive. Really badass. So there is that one right here. So the next one here is one of my oldest here, one of my oldest you know, troopers, and of course this is the Sand Trooper. And what I love about this one is that it's the Ultimate Galactic Hunt variant, which pretty much has that nice foil treatment. You still got the free Boba Fett offer sticker, which I love. So this thing just has so much going on with it. Absolutely love it. Let me show you the label here. So this is a 2010 Hasbro Star Wars The Vintage Collection 14 Star Wars Ultimate Galactic Hunt Sand Trooper, and this one also received a 90. So pretty freaking insane. This thing is about, what, 11 years now, 11 years old. So it's got a little bit of age, but as you can see, beautiful card back, man, really gorgeous. I just love that foil treatment. I just wish they would do something to bring it back. Do something like this, like variants and stuff. And I know we did get a variant, you know what I'm saying, we recently did we did get the you know, the Carbonized, you know, Mandalorian set, that the 4 set, you know, the 4 figures and stuff like that. So I dig it, man, I really do. But you know, I just wish they do a little bit more, or do exclusives like this, man. And then of course I wish they would bring back the stickers, man. The free offer stickers, I think it looks really dope. Just pays that homage to the original Kenner, you know what I'm saying, just how they were doing it back in the day. Lots of offers, lots of really cool you know what I'm saying, it was just good. It was just good to be collecting back in the day. But here we go, man. This is Vintage Collection number 14. This is obviously a older Vintage Collection carded figures. So this is how pretty much how it was back in the day. You had a little bio and stuff like that, and then they always reference the kind of like what we had, you know, before. So the first time the Stormtrooper or the Sand Trooper was introduced, it was right here with the Power of the Force 2 original carded figures. So really awesome. And then of course you got some offers here, or not offers, but pretty much a lineup of what's coming up next and everything like that. So really dope. I really like this. You know, the old ones, or not the old ones, but the new ones do the same thing too, where you have pretty much, it's almost like the current wave or the previous wave and stuff like that. So or future waves that are coming out. So really nice, but they don't really, it's just, you know, just kind of, that's all you get, you know what I mean? And then you get like half of the card back is just all this legal, you know, jargon that's just like, okay, who cares? So I kind of like this, that you get a little bio, or just a little brief, you know, summary of the history behind, you know, the figure, or just the card back. I think that's really cool. And I feel like now it's just like, you know, half of the card back is just full of just legal stuff nobody really cares about, and you know, whatever. So really awesome. So there it is, man. My oldest right now, the Sand Trooper, and I believe this was the first trooper to come out, the Sand Trooper, in the Vintage Collection line, and then later on there was more. So really cool. Now this guy right here, absolutely gorgeous guy, man. Jango Fett. So I don't own a Jango Fett Vintage Collection figure. These guys definitely go up in price. Like these so these guys right here, these Vintage Collection figures, especially as they get older, are definitely increasing in price, especially the sought out ones. And Jango Fett is no excuse, man. This guy definitely has increased in his value over the time. And so definitely people are asking for some premium money for a non-punch, unpunched carded figure and stuff like that. Now the reason why I picked this one up, it was a little bit you know, the price was a little bit marked down, and I'll tell you why. You could probably see it right here, but there is some veining going on right in the center of the card back. So as you see, it kind of comes all the way down to the text of, you know, attack of the, it stops right there. So there's, you know, it's not the perfect card back and stuff like that, but definitely it's, I loved it because one, it was unpunched, and of course, you know, there wasn't enough damage for it. It took away from the card back. So absolutely gorgeous. But there he is, man. Jango Fett, really absolutely gorgeous figure. Lots of accessories and everything like that. So let me show you the actual label there. So this is a 2011 Hasbro Star Wars The Vintage Collection 34 Attack of the Clones Jango Fett. So this one received an 80. So the card back did drop, you know what I'm saying? This is the reason why the 80 overall score is in the 80 is because that card back really dropped it down. So you can see that the card back's in the 80, Bubble's in 90, and the figure's in 90. But you know, just because of that, you know what I'm saying. But it's fine, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm okay with that. And as there you go, man, you got that nice brief summary of the first time the original Jango Fett carded figure came out. Really cool, man. And of course, he's vintage collection number 34, so pretty old, man. Definitely came right after this guy right here. But I don't think he ever was re-released. I think this is it. We just got Jango Fett vintage collection 34, and that was it. I don't think he was ever re-released. This is pretty much all we have. Boba Fett obviously was re-released several times, and then of course right now with the Mandalorian, definitely different versions of the Mandalorian. So I think the most recent one is of course that deluxe with the child and everything like that, which I'm about to get ready to grade and everything like that. So slowly but surely, I am gonna start sending some of my troopers out, my vintage collection troopers out for grading, and then, you know, definitely most current, you know, the Mandalorian stuff I'm grading. But I had to pick this guy up because it's definitely slowly increasing in price, as I noticed, and I definitely wanted to get one to my collection to finish out my little bounty hunters collection, stuff like that. So but there it is, man. Those are the 3 that just came in. I just wanted to share that with you, and especially that whole new box, the whole packing box from Collector Archive Services. I think that's really neat. It adds a little bit more protection, I believe. Probably is a little bit more cost efficient for them, and of course it just looks really professional. Like I said, man, it looks really clean. You know, it's all coming in an individual box and stuff like that. And actually, you know, that's probably a good way to you know, to store your stuff, man. Like I said, like if you're not gonna go ahead and display this stuff, you're just grading it, and hopefully maybe down the road you're setting up your man cave or whatever, you know, toy cave, whatever, man, your action figure displaying area. It's kind of a cool way to kind of like store it in the meanwhile, so you could just go ahead, keep it in that box, you know what I'm saying, and then it's probably going to be a lot easier to organize it, because they're all going to be like almost the same size and everything like that. So I just wanted to show you that. But for future videos, I'm probably just going to take them out of the box, just because it does take a little bit more time, and I just want to show you the figures and everything like that. So, but that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the support, and I will definitely talk to you guys in the next video.